Right there.
Sacrifice.
On it. Show it all the way through. Very indicative of who we are right now and who we will continue to be and what has to represent us. Winning plays, winning widescreen. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's play it right here. Our three big dogs. Don't give up on the play. Keep the ball alive. Boom. Follow it down. Our three big dogs. Play unselfishly. Hey! That's the Lakers basketball right there. That's Lakers basketball right there. What we got on three? Sammy on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lakers Talk with Gerald. That was Coach Darvin Ham talking about the Lakers' big win on Friday night against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers won 133-129. That clip was basically playing the audio of him just after the game, talking to the team in the locker room, just telling them, going over the highlight, the biggest play of the game, I would say. And it involved the Lakers' big three, like the most important three guys that we have on the team, the three highest paid players, because they're the three most important guys: LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. So this was a hard-fought game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Lakers. The entire game was like going back and forth. It wasn't like Milwaukee was playing bad and the Lakers were playing good, or anything like that. The Lakers were playing really good and Milwaukee was playing really good, and it just went back and forth. Anthony Davis played incredible basketball, playing like a superstar that he is. Scored 44 points, had 10 rebounds. Played 40 minutes and was just dominating, playing really, really good. Had 3 blocks, 4 assists. But that play in question, it was the Lakers were up by 3. Milwaukee had did a good job of just trying to come back and trying to win this game. It was about a minute left in the game. Milwaukee had the ball. Milwaukee came down. They were looking to shoot a 3, and one of their players passed it to Middleton at the 3-point line, and it went between his legs and started to go towards half court. So Middleton started running for it, and out of the blue, out of nowhere, Russell Westbrook just came flying and dove at the ball and made one of those plays where he was diving at the ball, sacrificed his body, fell on the ground, and he knocked the ball away from Middleton, and the ball kind of went back towards the front court. And then then LeBron James comes sprinting in and grabs the ball and had to jump over Middleton and Westbrook and dribble the ball down. And he's sprinting down to try to make the layup. And then you see Antetokounmpo come in, and mind you, in this game, Giannis had already blocked LeBron James, just swatted him. So LeBron went hard up to the basket, but then he realized, okay, I'm not going to try to go against Giannis. And he kind of, as he jumps in the air, he turns his back against Giannis, passes it right to Anthony Davis, who's right there, and just dunks the ball in. And that was just a monumental play. It was the highlight of the game. I think it was one of those big, huge momentum plays, and it included their big three. It showed the rest of the team that, man, these 3 players are willing to sacrifice. They hustled. All 3 of them did what needed to be done to win this game. That play was needed. It was desperately needed to win this basketball game. I'm going to tell you, everybody, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I would say this is definitely one of the best games the Lakers have played all season, especially against a major opponent. Milwaukee was right up there for one of the best teams in the league, the top 2 or 3 teams. It was them, it's the Boston Celtics, and then there's the Phoenix Suns. Those 3 teams are right up there. So the Lakers playing them so well and playing them hard, all their superstars getting involved. It was just a great thing to see. It felt so good, especially on the road. The Lakers, we haven't won many games on the road. That was just our 3rd win of the season on the road. And mind you, Milwaukee was the number 1 rated defensive team in the league thus far, and we put 133 points on them. Anthony Davis scored. We were facing Giannis was the defending defensive player of the year last year, and Anthony Davis put 44 points on his head, 18 out of 27 field goals, 2 out of 3 from 3-point line. So I mean, LeBron James got 28 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 out of 6 3-point field goals. I mean, so it was just a very good game. We played really well. We played really good team ball. We played really good defense for the most part because they're a team that's just hard to stop. You know, you had Giannis, man. He's this dude is phenomenal. Also, man, he can just, man, he's in the prime, the height of his prime. I mean, this guy is hard to stop. But one person's not going to stop him. Even LeBron can't stop this guy a full game. Even Anthony Davis can't stop this guy the whole game. It takes a whole team to play him. I mean, he had 40 points himself, 16 out of 23 field goals. So, man, thoroughly enjoyed this game. We were up at one point. We were up at least, I think, 14 points or more in this game in the first half. And, of course, Milwaukee in the second half, they came like storming back, playing really good basketball. Seemed like they couldn't miss a 3-point shot. They were just, man. And so I started to get nervous in the second half because, man, I really wanted the Lakers to get this win. And, it's one thing to say, like, all right, with the Lakers record, all right, man, at least they played Milwaukee really good, man. Okay, yeah, we knew they weren't going to win, but they played them really well. That should bode well for the rest of the season. It's one of those games, like, I didn't want just a moral victory. I wanted the actual victory. Like, this would be big for our team. We played really well. I don't want to play them really well and just, like, come up with a moral victory. Like, hey, guys, oh, man, you knew we weren't that good. I mean, we weren't supposed to beat them. Of course we lost the game, but at least we played them well. Ha-ha. Like, no, forget that. We are a good team. Our record doesn't show it. I believe we are a good team. I believe we can hold our own with any one of these teams out there. And that's one of those things that we just needed. We needed for our confidence. We needed to show that, hey, we can do this. They're getting a good victory against a team like that, and it's hard fought, and they're playing well, and Giannis is playing well, and Middleton was back. There was no excuse. It was his first game back the whole season that Middleton played, who was their second best player, all-star caliber, 3-point shooter, mid-range, phenomenal shooter, hard guy to stop. So, Milwaukee had their full team. They had a number 1 rated defense. They got Brook Lopez, who leads the league in blocks. They got all these things. They got Giannis, who's defensive player of the year. So it is no excuses. There's nothing to show like, oh, the Lakers just got lucky. Like, no, it wasn't Lakers got lucky. We played them hard. We had Anthony Davis showing he's a superstar. We had LeBron James doing LeBron James things in his 20th year. I mean, this guy, 28 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Like, yeah, you could say LeBron James, he slowed down, getting blocked by Giannis. Back in the day, he might have just dunked that ball on Giannis. He wouldn't have got blocked like that. He can't hold up. I mean, you can say all these things about LeBron James. You can, but this guy in his 20th season is still top 10 player in the NBA. It's still like impactful. 28 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. And I'm not just saying these as empty stats. Like, he made an impact on the game. In crucial moments, he came through in the fourth quarter fighting against Milwaukee. Milwaukee came back in the fourth quarter. They took the lead. LeBron James, I believe it was like back-to-back, just 3-point shots in crucial moments. And much needed, man. It was a damn good game. Felt really good. Man, it was just a really good game. I'm going to go over the stats real quick. I already talked about Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Also, I got to mention Westbrook, who, since he's been coming off the bench, he has been playing like way, way better. I mean, it's the chemistry with this team and the way Westbrook has been playing since he started coming off the bench. It's like he's taking that role and he's playing like I thought he could play, and the impact he could have on the Lakers when we first traded for him. What we needed from him initially was that he could take something off of LeBron. When LeBron is out on the bench, we used to lose leads and things like that, right? So I was thinking, hey, when Westbrook come, at least the playmaker that he is, the scorer that he is and can be, he can come in and provide that playmaking and scoring ability. And initially, the first year or so, it was just a lot of turnovers. He wasn't playmaking, and he was missing a lot of layups, and he wasn't hitting from outside. So since then, since he's been coming off the bench, I mean, he's been playing like his own, high energy, getting to the basket, making his layups, making mid-range shots, when needed to. But he's not taking as many outside shots. He'll still take a 3 or 2. And since he's been coming off the bench, he's actually shooting better from 3. But the biggest thing is just like he's providing like playmaking without the turnovers. So in 29 minutes of play, he had 15 points. He had 11 assists himself, 7 rebounds, 6 out of 11 field goals. He didn't make a 3-point shot. He did shoot 2 of them. But just being impactful, though. No turnovers, by the way. In 29 minutes. Same thing with LeBron James. 28 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. 28 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, no turnovers. So that was monumental. That was impactful. Lakers as a team only made 4 turnovers. So, man, the next in this game that played well is Lonnie Walker. He had 14 points, mostly in the second half. That's when he really turned it on. He only shot 4 out of 10 field goals, 2 out of 5 from three-point line, so that was pretty good. He was 4th leading scorer next to, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Westbrook. And then after that, he had Troy Brown Jr., played 24 minutes, had 9 points, 4 rebounds. And after that, Patrick Beverley played 23 minutes. He had 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 out of 5 field goals. And Thomas Bryant came off the bench. He only played 4 minutes, had 4 points. William Gabriel had 5 points, 6 rebounds. Reeves played 32 minutes, played good defense in this game, had 7 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and 1 out of 2 3-point field goals. Overall, as I mentioned, the Lakers played really well. 53% field goals overall, 42% from three-point line. And the free throw percentage, we also were hitting those. From free throw, we were 75%, 18 out of 24 overall. And, all those things matter. We play like that, we can beat any team in this league when we play like that. Now, understand, we're not going to always play like that. That was definitely an above-average performance. But Milwaukee also had an above-average performance. They shot 53% from the field. They shot damn near 40% from three-point range, and they shot 80% from the free throw line. So, the Lakers stepped up, played well against a great team, and that's going to bode well for us going forward. We are on a 6-game road trip. That was the first one of a 6-game. Record-wise, that was the best team that we're going to play in this 6-game road trip. So, that's going to just give us confidence. That's going to show, hey, we can hang with anybody. We can play with the best. We can beat the best. Not just hang with anybody. We can beat the best. So, going up against these next teams that we're going to play, that's just going to give us great confidence, and it's going to allow us to go in there, maybe even cocky, and knowing that if we play hard, we play the way that we play, we can beat any one of these teams. So next, we play the Washington Wizards, and that's going to be Sunday, the 4th of December, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, the Washington Wizards, they have 11-12 record. So they're a beatable team. They're a good team. They've been playing pretty well for the most part. Even though they're 11-12, they still have a better record than us. So it's no gimme. They have Porzingis. They have, we can't forget, they have They have Porzingis. We can't forget. He's playing well. They have Kuzma. He's playing well. And they have Bill. Bill is averaging 24 points a game. Porzingis is averaging 21. And Kuzma is averaging 20. So those are three guys they're just balling out right now. They're scoring. So, we're going to have our hands full with them. But if we play the kind of ball, the kind of defense, and the kind of offense that we've been playing, we can definitely beat this team. And I'm actually looking forward to this game, of course, just like each game, because the Lakers, man, in the last 10 games, we've been playing like I thought we could play. In the last, I believe, 9 games, we were 7-2. So we started out 2-10, 2 wins and 10 losses. So since then, we are now 9-12. So we are on a little run here. We are having a lot of momentum. I would love to see us get another win in Washington because our confidence is just going to keep going up. Everybody, that's going to do it. Lakers Talk with Gerald. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow wherever platform that you do listen to this on, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple, whether it's, FM radio or iHeart. Go ahead and follow, please. And, that's where you will get this whenever it pops up. Much appreciated, everybody.